So, now, a lot of things I'm starting to wonder about. One, if the symptoms of COVID is like the flu, have we been dealing with it since 1960? I keep asking you that question, right? It's the only explanation as to how it's being spread like the flu, but we thought it was the flu, but it was really COVID, right? Sorry. A little chilly this morning. So, like I keep telling you though, the thing is, we don't know everything. Yet in one country, New Zealand, it's being kept out of New Zealand too. You understand what I mean? But we're not treating it or taking it serious enough to stop it, right? It's still spreading, I guess, right? Right. Well, that means people who have it don't think they have it, and they're lying to themselves, right? And that's what I mean about teaching you about how it's schizophrenic. It just didn't happen overnight. It really took 2.5 years of being around the shipmates and the church and all that, right? And the confusion about um, what they were trying to do to me with quid pro quo me, right? Instead of training me like they were supposed to do, right? That could drive anyone batshit a little, right? Especially if they're trying to expose you to Gnosticism to get you to have anal sex with them when you know that means the opposite of what they're using it for, right? Things like that too, right? See, I would be the one they would say was gay anyway if I was to do anything with them sexually, right? Not them, right? If you know what I mean, right? So I know better, I know better. And if they're trying to code red me, I'm fighting them to blackout saying Jesus could heal me like the Wolverine where there's no sign of injury for all of us, right? And stuff like that, because I'm going to fight back. You know what I mean? Right? The best I can, right? Now, sometimes, okay, when you fight them the blackout and they black you out, right? You don't know what they're doing to you anymore, and that's why you do that for Jesus to protect your mind, right? From what they're trying to do to you, I know. He kind of blacks you out when you do that, right? Like what happened with him, right? I know. Now, let's see. I'm just looking to see if I can play some songs later on. Now, like I told you though, when you freestyle a song or you freestyle something, you're trying to bring out more different notes anyway from most pieces, right? Now, when you do something, okay, and you get in a pattern, you're trying to get people used to what you're doing, right? And then you can, start playing songs and stuff like that, right? hmm So the thing about anyone is, see, I can't tell you to do the opposite of what is good, right? But you can't use that to do me evil yourself. Now, like I said, when I'm guessing something and you believe it or you don't, right? You're trying to change my real memory of the event, right? In the first place, and that's why I can guess anything, right? Including sex could happen, right? Because I'm looking for a girlfriend, not a boyfriend. You won't believe that either, but you can't change me into what you want me to be because you're evil. Oh no. When you do that, you know. See, that's what the problem was. The shipmates were trying to make me something I wasn't, and I started to hear voices when I was 23, but until then, I never really heard voices, right? And what I mean is it was telling me a lot of things that I never heard before, too, right? Especially with the introduction of Gnosticism in the articles in one of the U.S. news magazines, right? I know. Now that was the shipmates doing, not Christian Fellowship Church, but what Christian Fellowship Church taught me made me more open-minded to it than you would be, say, right? Because, see, when you go to church every day and they're drilling in their doctrine, that's what a cult does, too. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, right? And Constantine made Christianity a cult, right? The cult of Christianity. Because he started focusing on certain verses that are predominant throughout the Bible and resealed the ones that say something different and quit teaching on it, right? Now, if the Gnostics were saying what they were saying, they have the source that's also the Bible, but they're pointing to the different passages where Paul says the male and female are one in Christ Jesus. By one Spirit, we're all baptized into one body, which applies as well. You're taught to ignore that. All right. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And that's the whole point. That don't mean literally, yes, is what you're taught that means. But yes, it does. If Jesus has Theos in the Gospel of John and Mastoids, right, in Revelations, it can transfigure. That means change his form into two other people with him. That is really three who appeared to Abraham and Sarah too, right? In the Old Testament. See, there's a witness to that in the Old and New. The witness there was Abraham and Sarah and the whole company, right? With them, right? They visited. But with Peter, James, and John, right? The three men. The three men are the trinity of men you're trying to worship instead of the androgynous Jesus, the male Jesus, and the female Jesus, right? Which that's almost too much for you to grasp as a carnal human being, right? You're part Nephilim too, meaning you're part fallen angel, part man, right? Someone who can admit that is telling the truth. Someone who can't is lying, and the majority of us deny it. And that's the real problem there too. We're taught to by our forefathers, right? Who know they're the son of the devil himself, right? Or daughter of the devil himself, right? And Mrs. Satan too, don't forget her. They call her Lilith or Lilia. Not to mess anyone who might really have that name either. I heard of a girl last week or something who had the name Lilia. Was around 17 and wrote a book or something, right? But again, this ain't about her. But we would probably be the demons, and us can also be the angels. That's the problem, right? The man has become as one of us to know good and evil. That's referring to Satan and Eden, right? But they seal it. They seal it. They don't want you to even contemplate what it really means. But there's only one of them that sinned in the beginning. That was who? Satan. Satan. Yeah, yeah. And he made us all kind of Nephilim in that sin. But all God can do is forgive us our trespasses, even if we don't forgive those who trespass against us. Which ain't what Jesus said about it either. Now that's what I'm trying to do, to be healed by Jesus like the Wolverine. I keep telling you that too. And it's like when somebody has leprosy, that's like being shot full of holes and with a bunch of bullets, right? But Jesus can cleanse it as if your skin was never shot or pierced through with that amount of bullets, right? As well, only a shotgun or a machine gun can do that kind of damage. And again, Jesus can heal it like the Wolverine. That's what I keep saying. And, not that you're supposed to shoot someone with a shotgun, even if your girlfriend or whatever sneaks over to his house trying to have sex with him, which he's not supposed to do either, but that's okay because you won't let her go. You won't let her go. Probably too, right? Not saying that's really happening either, but it's a hypothetical, right? And see, during the day I behave myself because that's when I have to, to even go out in the public, right? We all do in public, right? But when we get behind closed doors, right? Remember that song? Right. But you got to get to me somehow. I can't get to you. I don't even know where you live. I don't even look up your address. I know better than that. I don't even know where Mariah Carey lives, but somewhere in New York. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't go that far with it. And I never write their fan club because that's the fan club. The fans are in charge of that. Not the singer, not the singer. But see, when you do the opposite of someone just because they're diagnosed with a mental illness, don't mean you're not the one actually acting mentally ill. No, it don't. And not treating the mental illness. If you had sex with the girl in the bathroom because you thought I would, you're the one to actually carry that out, by the way, Tien. And really raped her because you're her boss, too. Not me. And that's why I'm staying away from her so you don't rape her again. It's rape when you're her boss. I know it is. But see, y'all been getting away with it for so long. No one cares anymore, do they? But you're the one to actually rape her over my corpse, and that's why Jesus raised me from the dead. It's not my sin, it's yours. It's yours. And yes, the baby will be yours. Congratulations. He came in August of last year. I know you do. You also have three with Mariko, too. I know he does. But I knew you as early as you opened the restaurant shortly after the bank closed, right? That used to be there, right? But unlike you, I'm just trying to eat the food, and like everybody, I go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom, right? I don't expect your wife to come barging in and then leave and then we not even know she was in there, right? I just remember going to the bathroom. Usually when I go. That's the point. That's the point, too. And if anyone would seduce Justine to fuck him in the bathroom, it would be you. It would be you. And Tim can't do nothing if you do it. And I don't even know it happened. But that's reverse stalking me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're acting like you're me when you're not me, and God's got to do something about that. So does Satan. So does Satan. You're interfering in my dating life, motherfucker. He's going to take you down. You will. I don't want her. No. Even if she looks like the girl of the dream. No. Because I know you're after her before I even have a chance with her, so I ain't going to try. No, you ain't going to try. I ain't doing nothing but the nail job. No. But you're also trying to murder me over it, and you can't do that either. I'm one of the two witnesses outside of Jerusalem. See, I bet he won't deny this part of it. I bet he won't deny this part of it. That he fucked her in the bathroom. That's what I said. It's sarcasm. That's why you said that was sarcasm the whole time. And, he's trying to fuck her over my corpse, which is another reason Jesus is raising me from the dead. He don't have a right to cut off me from marrying a woman anyway. I know he don't. No man does, if he's a straight man. I don't want her. Never did. Just went in for the nail job, like I told you while we're arguing about it. But that's why you won't show the tape of who really went into the bathroom with her. You did. You did. And I know you did. And I know you have power to do that to her. I am not even trying to. And you're going to get pregnant by him too. Maybe that other woman did too. Bet. But they're actually fucking him. Because he is Asian. I'm not. I'm just a Caucasian who looks a little Asian, right? And it knows what he is. It knows what he is. And if she is 15, you committed the statutory rape there. Mm-hmm. And black me out while doing it right. And that's why without her permission, I wouldn't even touch her. But unlike you, she can't say no to you. And I probably wouldn't fuck her like you would fuck her anyway, but... or you would try to, but still would be wrong. Or you would try to, but still would be wrong. And like I said the whole time, I'm guessing sarcastically. No. Who really had sex with her and Justine? You. Because you knew she was a virgin because her boyfriend didn't even fuck her on prom night, did he? No. I don't know that. I would suspect he did. And like I said, I'm not Asian, you are. I don't think I even stand a chance with an Asian girl, but Maribel. And I don't want your sloppy seconds anyway. I told her that too. I know. I'm not even trying to fuck you, but he wants to fuck you, so if you fuck him, you fuck him. Be his little slut. That's all he's making you is his little slut. What does he think I'm really saying? I did that, and I want him to deny it, because he's the only other person who could have done it to her. And then he's telling me she's 15, and his daughter. How fucked up is that? I know. And you think I'm crazy? No, I don't act out on crazy to be really crazy. That's why I'm not in an institution anymore. And, I can behave myself with or without medications too. Right. But I take them. The ones I need the most anyway, whatever you want to pretend is going on here is still going on here. Right? That's why I won't even go by the damn place. Set to see the movies, right? That's why I quit doing all that. Unlike you. You can fuck her at any time. I can't. I know that when I went to the store. I know. And all I was doing is the same thing I was doing at the other three nail salons I went to before yours. And when you're done with her, I still won't want her because she's your little slut, not mine. She's your little slut. She didn't even want me. She didn't even want you. But she would still choose you over me, not that it was my decision or hers. Like I was even going in there to do anything with her. Yeah, I thought they were messing with her, that I was hard, but it was hard. It wasn't even hard. I told you that too. I'm not even hard. I can't even show you what I'm like on her because I'm not here to fuck her. I'm not here to fuck her. You are. You can fuck her at any time. She's your slave. And you're making her your sex slave too. Yes, she is. And I don't want her crazy ass to be your sex slave. It's her fault, not mine. She believed your lies. I never lied to her. I never said I wouldn't be interested in her. But I bet if anyone thought Michelle at the downtown restaurant, it was you. It was you. Kelly too. All right. You're even trying to show me her breasts, which I know I'd never seen before. And I know that's satanic of you. And you're a married man. You're the one committing adultery. Not me. You're gonna go to hell for it. You're gonna die in hell with Satan. Good night.